address it. The city of Indianola is unique. They don't have a community development department. My contract with the city basically addresses only grant writing, but I am donating my services because this is what I do for a living, for the establishment of this entertainment district and other avenues. Um, to answer your question, the job is of the Public Works Department, your Indianola Main Street, and if the city had a community development division, those type of activities could be able to be addressed. But as it relates to the entertainment district, what I'm going to do once the district is finalized is to try to raise funds privately and through the National Trust for Historic Preservation and other agencies to create that signage. When you go into certain areas, your entertainment district is supposed to have a feel to it, such as historical signs or your brown cast iron signs. And so there is no identified source, but from my experiences in working in other communities across the state, your Main Street Association normally addresses that along with your Public Works Department and some other entities such as your Community Development Division. That is one of the things that is needed for such small situations like that, because when people come from other places, how do I know them in the entertainment district? What does it mean to have an entertainment district? So someone has to take the lead in publishing, doing publications, and being able to have those disseminated in certain areas across the city. But Brown and Associates is a partner of the city of Indianola. This is our home. This is my community. And so what we would be doing is doing whatever we can to address that need as well as other needs that we continue to address on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah. You know, I do, as you speak, I see such a wonderful opportunity to do that, and not, you know, not to come down hard on Indianola or any other city in the Delta, but that's a great opportunity for those of us who claim to love and respect the history to make sure that the history is noted. The historic preservationists and the people who are a part of those groups, yeah, need to get mobilized.
That's correct.
And yeah, need to show that you do respect and love what the city stands for and what it has had happen, you know, within their confines. And so, what a challenge for the Delta, the overall Delta. I mean,
That's
everybody
correct.
needs to kind of understand that people come from all over the world.
That's correct.
To the Mecca, what they perceive of as the blues Mecca.
That is correct.
And the seat of America's roots, music and culture and all of that.
What a wonderful opportunity.
What a wonderful opportunity. And not sit back and wait on the state or anybody else to do it, especially knowing the needs here in the Delta and the entrepreneurial opportunities that exist with that. So, you know, I'm happy to see that you are doing what you are doing, and I'm gonna also, you know, any way that I can help, I will.
Well, we'll start staying in contact and dialoguing.
Yeah.
And just share ideas. You know, the only way that you get better and that we all get better is to work together.
Right.
I don't know everything.
Right.
And so, no one knows everything, so it's our responsibility as like-minded people that have the same interests is to feed off one another and not try to be in competition or to duplicate or to get jealous for whatever reason.
Right, right, right. So I'm loving this conversation, Adrian. And so we're getting ready to take another break and come back. And I want to hear more about the projects that you have now for children and the school stuff, you know, the things that, you know, we really need more than anything is our education and educational projects. So we're going to take a quick break and come right back with Adrian Brown.
Thank you. very passionate about what I do.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you saying that, you know, and of course, you know, there's always going to be the detractors are the ones who hating on somebody just cause.
But that's why we have to overcome and keep on moving forward. And
Keep
on
taking that
showing.
high road and keep
Taking the
like,
high road.
you know,
You have to
like
take the high
Lacey.
road.
Yeah, and I understand Lacey's point, but because I am so passionate, it's hard not to take it personal. Not to take it personal because it is.
But you know why
You
people
know?
hate? They're because you're doing something right. But if you weren't doing anything, won't nobody have anything to say.
Oh yeah, it's truly.
So
yeah.
I look at it from that
You'd
standpoint.
be a
too.
non-issue. So you'd
But
be a non-factor.
it is sometimes it can get very cumbersome.
Okay. But we talk more about that passion.
Okay.
4, 3, 2.
Welcome back, talking to Adrienne Brown, and we just left off really on the break talking about passion, you know, and the need for passion to pursue these kinds of works, you know, development work, educational programs, you know, building up the community, just being the one to have that willingness to do it and the energy. It takes passion, you know, that's the driving force. And so I'm happy to see that you are so passionate about your work and so engaged and involved. And nothing says that more to me than the work that you're doing with